Well, Sláinte, how do you do, buckaroos? How the heck are you? As I am in this nice jazz lounge behind me. No, not really, but I'm trying to set a mood here. Anyways, I digress. See if I can fix that just a little bit there. Change that angle just slightly. So I tried to do something a little different. Let me show you the cocktail here. A little froth on top. Now, I've been to certain cocktail lounges where you get that little bit, and you can do it with an egg white. But I recently picked up some bar sugar, if you will. Collins says it's a bar sugar with the powdered egg white. I just can't seem to. I've tried it the way the directions say on the can, and I've looked up other directions online. I got that little bit, but it still makes my drink a little cloudy. But nevertheless, I didn't want to waste it. So here's what I got. I got a version of a Manhattan using this, the maple finished rye whiskey. I need to do a maple old fashioned with this, but next. So anyway, this is a more or less a Manhattan where I use this maple finished rye. It's at 121 proof, aged no less than 3 years, aged in new oak barrels. So let me show you that bottle there. I had a great time visiting that distillery in Columbus. They were very friendly, very informative. Before bourbon, there was rye. Early American farmers preserved their harvest by fermenting and distilling leftover grain, often rye. We've hand-selected a unique barrel of our rye whiskey and finished it in a barrel used to age maple syrup, creating an extra rich, flavorful whiskey. I also purchased that maple syrup. So anyway, I will do it at one point, but I had this one ready to go, so I thought I'd start here. So I've got this rye, I've got some sweet vermouth, I've got a dark cherry floating at the bottom of the glass, or sinking to the bottom of the glass, maybe is a better way to put that. And the bitters, well, I wanted to put more of a fall take on it, rather than using traditional bitters or using an orange bitters that you might find in an old fashioned. I wanted to put kind of a fall take on this, and I used ginger bitters. I was just hoping to get more of a froth on there. I don't like the drink is cloudy. That bugs my. But nevertheless, Sláinte. Maybe there's somebody out there that knows what I did wrong. Like I said, I've tried it several ways, and I got nice froth on this one, but it still clouded my drink a little bit. I will say that egg white kind of makes it a very creamy drink, changes that mouthfeel slightly in a positive way. I do like a Manhattan, but I'm kind of curious, or I kind of enjoy what it's done here. Man, I do like a Manhattan. Seems like I've been drinking a lot of old fashions lately, but we are officially in fall, and I've gone back to the Manhattan. But I did buy a very good vermouth while we were on vacation. I spent a little bit more money because I'm always saying that, your cocktail is only as good as the ingredients you put in it. You're going to use a good whiskey, you need to use a good sweet vermouth as well. So I did pay a little more to get a good one, and it does make a difference, I will say. I also got to fill my own bottle of honey barrel bourbon. Not this one, this is the maple, but I got to fill my own bottle of honey barrel bourbon. And I'm going to try to wait to pop that one. I want to wait till the holidays, or at least till I can open it with some friends and enjoy it with some friends that would appreciate a whiskey of that caliber. Because it was, it was a big deal for me to pull that lever and watch the liquid go into the bottle, and then the bottle fills up, it stops by itself, and then, I mean, it's not like I was doing anything special, but nevertheless, I got to pull that lever down. Anyway, that felt pretty special, damn it. They weren't real busy at the time, and the guy that does that there for Echo, and I'll be damned if I can remember his name, but he was very friendly and helpful, and he could probably tell he had an easy mark. Then we were talking, I was doing a flight there, then he said, oh, okay, then he told me what they were doing, then he brought me a sample of that bourbon over, then he brought me a sample of the honey. I mean, I was, you had me fill your own bottle, but I'll take the sample. He brought some other stuff. They were very nice to me over there. They weren't very busy at the time. But I mean, it was like 1:30 on a Sunday, so he didn't expect it to be busy, but nevertheless, it was a good time to show up and get to talk to folks, talk to the bartender, and the guy that does the tours and the bottle filling thingy. Anyways, it was very nice. I do like the products, though. Every product I had there was incredible. This maple finish rye is really good. I was buying this bottle anyway because he gave me a sample. I had this on my flight. He brought over a sample of that maple syrup, which I bought a bottle of. It was our first day in Columbus, so it's probably all I would have bought. But then he let me fill my own bottle, so obviously I had to buy that one too. I mean, obviously, what are you gonna do, right? So anyway, I had 2 bottles there. And my first stop was Endeavor, so I bought a bottle of malt whiskey there, and then I went to Echo and I bought 2 bottles there, and then I went to High Bank and bought a bottle there, and this is the first day in town, right? So I've already got 4 bottles right off the... I just got there, I got 4 bottles of whiskey. At this point, I'd only purchased... At this point, the only beer I purchased there in Columbus was a 3-pack of Crowlers from the Hop House. So that, and then 4 bottles of whiskey. And then from there, we went to the Dog Tap Columbus, which actually isn't in Columbus. The Dog House Hotel there. Well, then I started buying some beer, but nevertheless, this is nice. I wish I could figure out how to get that clearer, but I finally did get the froth on top. But I do like the way it tastes, I will tell you. Ah, mercy, that is delicious. 120 proof whiskey, and oh my gosh, it's just delicious. I kind of forgot though for a second, it was the maple finish. So I really need to do kind of a maple old fashioned with it, but I'm not going to serve it over ice. I do, especially getting into the fall. I tend to serve 90%, if not all of my cocktails straight up. So I will follow the old-fashioned directions more or less, but I'm going to serve it just like I would a Manhattan. So there you go. Let me show you this bottle one last time. Echo Distilling out of Columbus, Ohio. Man, I can't say enough nice things about these people. They were awesome. The customer service was great, and the products were even better. I am Tom, the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor, wisdom all around good guy. Sláinte.